We have always been hunters. Life to life, we are hunting for truth and justice. We spend many lifetimes wandering this planet Earth. As a student, we have a bow, we have an arrow, and we practice our archer stance because we know life is concentration, determination, and talent. Without a tool, without a bow and arrow, ability to target, to track, and to penetrate, we are fools, foolishly drifting. Without a tool, our sail is misappropriated, misunderstood, misled, and we are angry. We are confused, and we distrust ourselves. We distrust ourselves, we distrust others. We find ourselves in a rut, unable to escape the past and unable to map the future. We hunt and we gather. We gather knowledge, we gather resources, we gather experience, because experience sets us free. Experience shows us our ways in this polarity domain. The ways of destructive behavior, the ways of creative behavior, the ways of our mistake, misunderstanding, misappropriation, and the ways of our understanding, the ways of our clarity and invention. As hunters and gatherers, we are voyagers. We are pioneers, inventing our way through life. Restriction disguised as comfort. We invent a way. Same disguised as practicality. We invent a way. We are great mediums. We are great artisans. We are great judges to our own life because we break down our comforts, our restrictions, our practicality. We break down what is known, what is easy, and what appears to be our greatness. And we hunt for a greater understanding of ourselves, a greater identity that's not bound, that's not interlocked, but is liberty. We are hunters of spirituality, and we have been since the start of our incarnational journey on planet Earth. We are studious because we know the magic show called life and its great limitation and its great Wizard of Oz that presents us all these enticing distractions and alluring seduction. We hunt for our spirituality. We hunt for our heart, for our soul, for clarity of mind. Because on this earth, above all things, we hunt and we gather our creativity. Our creativity, our artistry, is our mastery through the experience, through the destruction and the creation of our lives. We learn creativity, artistry, and mastery. We learn liberty, how to set free our restrictions, how to expand our practicality, how to, instead of dwell in the same, in the comfort, to evolve, mature, and move beyond. So in everything we do and everything we pursue from life to life, we are a great judge. And the more experience, the more knowledge we gather, the better we are at being a judge of our own lives. The more we trust ourselves, and therefore, the less adrift we are, the less we are sailboat without navigation, without talent, or without dignity. We are great beings. But we dumb ourselves down. We make ourselves stupid, and we make ourselves a fool. We distrust ourselves, we hate ourselves, we neglect ourselves. We are ashamed of ourselves because the trauma of this human experiment keeps us here. And our wounds, and our fears, and our darkness. But our creativity, our artistry is the light to our soul. And in order for us to be liberty, just like Mother of Exiles, Lady Liberty, we have to light the torch of our soul. We have to light the torch of our burning heart in order for us to make it. Make it through the pain, the wounds of aggressive attack on our lives. From all the wandering and misappropriation, misunderstanding, mayhem, in order for us to gain the spiritual energy to look and see expansion in our lives and the divinity to be able to hunt, gather like a bow on arch, able to strike. We need knowledge, not an earthly knowledge. We need a spiritual knowledge. We need a spiritual tool, a spiritual talent, a spiritual energy. So we come to this earth and hunt, above all things, of a spiritual energy. Because everything material, everything is guided by a spiritual force, either that be destructive or creative, it does not matter. Everything is guided by a spiritual force. And what we are to do as human beings is simply unify our destructive and creative spiritual force into a force of liberation. Because where there is liberation, there is no chaotic, manic destruction. There is only liberation. Liberation, time and time again, has been our way into the stars, our way into freedom, our way into prosperity, our way into breakthrough, our way into miracle. Liberation has always been our way of coming back to ourselves and coming into the assignment we forget, we wander from, we get distracted, and get entangled in this web of lies on planet Earth. But we always come back. We always come back to our assignment. The moment we start to liberate ourselves, the moment we start to liberate what we think, believe, and start to spiritually open ourselves up to energy creatively vast and expansive beyond this planetary system, then we start to see our assignment from the eyes of a guardian, a warrior, from the eyes of an archangel. We start to see our assignment through the heart of the earth. We begin to move, begin to groove, begin to walk and stride as we always tended to. As a talented human being, here to express that talent, give that talent, share that talent, and here to develop that talent so supremely powerful that we actually complete our assignment. We complete the life lessons. We graduate this making. And we actually become a strong bow and arrow to our life.